Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Sundari, and in this video, I will go over memory and note-taking technique in consecutive interpreting. So, in consecutive interpreting, the interpreter listens to the speaker and then take notes and then deliver the message in the target language. Effective memory and note-taking technique are crucial for the accuracy and fluency of the interpretations. Note-taking itself is an optional thing or is an optional help in the consecutive interpreting. Now I will talk about the steps in memory. There are 5 steps in memory. The first one is hearing. Hearing is a psychological process of the sound waves entering the ear and being processed by the auditory system. The second one is listening. Listening is the active process that involves focus on the sounds heard and trying to understand the message conveyed. And then the third one is understanding. Understanding is the cognitive process of comprehending meaning of the message. The fourth one is retaining. Retaining is keeping the message in our brain. Retaining involves holding the comprehended message in our memory for a short period until it can be interpreted. The last one, or number 5, is recalling. Recalling involves retrieving the retained information in our brain, or it is simply that we are trying to remember the message in our brain and interpret it in the target language. And the next is memory technique. There are 4 points. The first one is involve visualizations. Visualizations involves creating mental images in our brain that represent the information that we try to remember. Second one is involve the sense. Sense can be like sound and then sight or smell. You can engage your sense or imagine the sense of something that you try to remember. For example, you are in a crowded situation, so you try to make sense. You try to represent the sense in your brain, the sense of the crowd sound or something like that. And the third one, you be the protagonist of your story. Imagine yourself as the participant in the event, or experiencing the emotions or the actions in the story that you try to remember. And then the last one, or number 4, is involves things that are significant to you, like place, people, number. Associating information with familiar and significant place, people can help you to enhance the recall. So by applying these memory techniques, interpreters can enhance their ability to retain and recall informations that can lead them to more accurate interpretations. And for the note-taking, there are some tips for you to do the note-taking technique. The first one is you better use paper rather than write it on your handphone or your iPad, for example, because writing by your hand directly on a paper, it is faster than writing on a gadget. The second one is notes in the target language directly, and then you can note or you can highlight the verb or the nouns, because these 2 things often trigger memory. Write down names, numbers, address, or all non-contextual informations. And the last tip is use the symbols. Okay, thank you so much for listening to my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.